Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Workhorse. I've been holding Workhorse here for a while. Stupid me didn't sell out of it when it was up, but I've talked about Workhorse here on the channel a couple times, and was just doing an update as I see it's running up here again. So currently trading at $15.63. And looks like my computer just locked up here, and here's a look at the 1 year. Could have got into it a year ago back in June at $4. It was lower than that, but even if you did get in a year ago, you'd been doing pretty good. Here it ran up to $41.34 back in the 1st of February, and just had that sharp drop off when they lost the contract for the USPS, and went to I believe it was Oshkosh, and so even if he had got out right here, would have been a alright deal, but unfortunately I didn't. I was holding long term, and so still holding this. I have more in my retirement. I think my cost basis there is about $8 and something, almost $9, but I'll just continue to hold it. It's EV, it's got to go up at some point. So, but even had kind of a rundown since March 15th, and hit this low here of 748. I was watching it then, and just kind of stayed away because this one kind of pissed me off. When they kind of tick you off, it's kind of like a bad relationship. You just stay away for a while, and then I don't know, and then you look at it again, and it might be up, or but this one's going back up, so we'll see what happens with it here. Having a decent day and a decent last week, so I was trading kind of flat here in the 960, 930, 20, and then almost broke 10, and there it got up above 10. So I still have 10 shares here at 19.15, so I'm still behind. If you don't know what Workhorse is, go ahead and pause and go over there for yourself. Again, it's in the electrical vehicle delivery trucks, founded in 2007, 12 million average volume, and a $1.88 billion market cap. And here's some more information why Workhorse is soaring today. I think that's an article that I already opened up. Ratings at 50% buy and a 50% hold, and expected earnings August 10th in the pre-market. So between now and then, which is almost about 2 months off, we'll see what this one does. So, and hope for the best. Here's where I bought mine clear back in last July, 1915. So, and I bought some before that in my retirement account. Like I said, the cost basis is probably about close to $9 in the $8.50 or $8 to $9 range. Here on bar chart, Workhorse, days low of $14.35, high of $16.04, previous close of $11.52, and volume of 72 million, average volume of 14 million. So you can see quite an increase in volume there. Market cap, I've already went over that, so feel free to pause and go over that information there for yourself. Why Workhorse Group, Lordstown Motors, and Canoe stocks pop today. And I've watched Lordstown. I have not checked Canoe. This is just dated here yesterday. Market is experiencing a bit of a reversal away from value names and sectors like materials and industrials, and back into growth names today. So been a really interesting week here in the stock market, and last week I think a lot of things were kind of in the red. This week it's getting into the green, so very interesting week, and we'll see what happens here on the rest of the week. Sorry, I'm just waiting for my computer to get to going here. I'm loading another video and it's going super slow for some reason, so just wait here a second. Shares of these electric vehicle companies are down for specific reasons, but also as the stock market rotated from high growth names to more cyclical and value-oriented stocks. Today's gains may be signaling the shares have dropped enough for speculative investors to jump back in, but also likely has to do with the progress apparently being made between President Biden and Republican negotiators in the infrastructure spending plan. So we'll definitely wait and see what happens there. Here's one of their trucks, the 1000. I've talked about that numerous times on the channel here. Thought there was an offer and counteroffers. The original plan proposed by Biden included a $174 billion investment in the electric vehicle market. This included incentive programs for consumers, electric charging station infrastructure, and electrification of 50,000 diesel transit vehicles. But lack of traction for these companies. To this point, it has driven shares lower year to date. So we'll see what happens with this one. I still think this is going to take off at some point in time, so we'll wait and see. And feel free to pause and go over the rest of the information there for yourself. Canoo plans to produce a van-like lifestyle vehicle, a multi-purpose delivery vehicle, MPDV, and a pickup truck. It plans to begin selling its lifestyle vehicle next year. Has yet to begin producing and selling its products, so losses are expected while it remains in its pre-revenue stage. EV stocks, Workhorse, Lordstown Motors ride the short squeeze wave, and we kind of already talked about some of this. Surged on Wednesday on a trading day that saw huge gains in retail investor favorites. Workhorse, with a short interest valued at $47.54 million or 41.93% float, topped the list of the MarketWatch most shorted stocks. Short interest in Lordstown was valued at $34.24 million or 30.82% of the float. The EV firm was listed among the most shorted names. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. They've shorted Workhorse in the past and some of the other EV stocks as well. So EV stocks were surging in an environment where so-called stonks such as AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry saw spectacular gains on Wednesday amid a retail investor-led frenzy. Why it matters: EV stocks have been lackluster this year, with the segment leader Tesla down 14.2% since the year again. Workhorse is down 41.8%, and Lordstown 38.3% in a similar period. So not doing too great. Here it kind of goes over the USPS, like I already mentioned, Oshkosh in February. I haven't looked at that stock to see exactly what it's doing. Lordstown has a grappling with its own troubles, and Nikola, I haven't looked at that one either. That one's always been up and down, kind of like I compare it to Tilray and the MJ. If you followed the whole history of Tilray, I think it was up to $300 at one time. Why Workhorse stock is soaring today, and this is just an hour ago, trading significantly higher Thursday morning as retail investors' interest increase as a result of the stock's high short interest. Workhorse has started to pick up traction across social media platforms. And again, AMC, it just kills me that everybody's still trading AMC, GameStop, and BlackBerry. I got out of those months ago, and it was a fun ride, but I just couldn't stay in there. I had too much going on, and watching too many other stocks, and there's people still in them, still trading them, so that's cool. More power to them. So on May 10th, Workhorse reported quarterly revenue of $521,000, which came in well below the estimate of $2.61 million. So that's quite a difference. That's about a fourth or a fifth. No, that is a fifth That's about off 2.1 million. Wow. So that's probably in. I know they were having trouble with production, and then when they lost the USPS, it was just a big disaster with the stock. And stock alert: Workhorse Group gains 46%. June 3rd. Shares are spiking Thursday morning, so again, kind of some of the same information. So I'll just slowly scroll through, and looks like that's it. Over here on Reddit, heavily shorted discussion in this good opportunity. Workhorse and Ride, don't buy just one diamond, buy the pair. BlackBerry and Workhorse, awaiting short signal on Workhorse. And over here on StockTwits, short American companies and workers, buying the right side of history and the future. Hold the gold. So it looks like everybody's holding them. AMC, BlackBerry, Workhorse, Tilray, and I think this is Clove. Yep. So must be trying to push that one up as well. So that'll probably be a very interesting day in the stock market. We'll see. Back here to tip ranks, 1481, a moderate buy of 1638. So we'll see if it can touch that. Maybe touch that here by the end of the day. So we'll wait and see. But that's all I have on Workhorse. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, and that would be interesting to know, and any further information you might have on this one. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.